Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 21st of July, 1973. And the title is A Spiritual Judge and a Physical Judge. Do you consider yourselves to be judges? Are you able to judge yourselves and other souls? Those judges simply judge words and deeds, whereas you are also able to judge thoughts. Have you become such judges that you are able to discern and judge the thoughts of the self and those of other souls? Who can become such judges? Those whose pointers of intellect is very stable. You are only able to judge with scales accurately when the pointer is absolutely still. When the fluctuation has finished and both sides are equal. In the same way, only those whose pointer of the intellect's yoga is still and whose intellects do not have any upheaval, those who have a stage that is free from sinful thoughts and who have love and law in their words and deeds, and who have the balance of love and power, only such judges are able to give an accurate judgment. Such souls are easily able to discern other souls. Do you experience within yourselves such a power to discern and judge? If a worldly judge makes a wrong judgment for someone, he could waste that one birth of that one person, or he could waste some time of that person. That is, he would become responsible for bringing a loss to that person in many different ways. However, if you spiritual judges are not able to discern someone, you would then become responsible for bringing a loss of fortune for many births to that soul. Do you experience yourselves to have such responsibility? Since you become instrumental for bringing benefit to many souls, since you become the instruments for many souls to celebrate a meeting with the Father, you should experience yourselves to have such a huge responsibility. If a desperate, thirsty soul comes in front of you, who is responsible for satisfying the thirst and hunger of that soul? The Father or you? The Father is the backbone, but the Pandavas army and the Shakti army are the instruments. So the souls who are instruments have such a huge responsibility not to deprive any souls of anything or any property. Have you become such great donors and bestowers of blessings? Are you able to discern someone in a second? If someone needs peace and you show him the path to happiness, due to the lacking the power to discern, then that person would not be content. Therefore, only those who are able to discern what attainment each one wants are able to make a complete and accurate judgment. What special qualification is needed to know the desires of each and every one through which the pointer of intellect would become stable? What is the special dharana through which there would be a balance of love and law? Everyone gave their ideas. You have spoken many good things. The essence of this is that only those who have stabilized themselves in a stage of being beyond desires are able to fulfill the desires of others. If you yourself have any desires, you are not able to fulfill the desires of others. You can only have the stage of being completely ignorant of the knowledge of desires when you yourself are full of all methods, knowledgeful and successful. That is, when you are an embodiment of success. Those who are not embodiments of success themselves are not able to make even the thoughts of other souls successful. Therefore, those who are not yet full would definitely have desires, because only when you become full are you able to have the stage of being completely ignorant of the knowledge of desires. When you do not lack anything, such a stage is called the karmatic stage, that is, the angelic stage. Only souls who have such a stage are able to discern souls accurately and enable them to attain something. Do you experience such a stage to be close to you, or is this stage still very far away? Is it in front of you, or is it close to you? Is it so close that if you wanted to, you could reach it instantly, or are you bringing it close to you? When the whistle or the clap for destruction sounds, you should be stabilized in your stage, as though you have come close to your throne and all that remains is for you to sit on it. That is, as soon as the whistle blows, you take your seat. There is the game of musical chairs. You continue to run, and as soon as the whistle blows, you have to sit on a chair. Anyone who has a chair wins, and the one who doesn't have a chair loses. This is also a game of musical chairs. What do you think of this? There will be 3 claps. Therefore, do you think that you are ready to such an extent that you will be able to sit on your chair on the 3rd clap? However, these 3 claps will be very quick. There will not be a long time between each clap. So have you made such preparations that you will be able to sit instantly on the chair at the 3rd clap? You have such a guarantee, do you not? If you say that you will try, then you can understand that there is still some doubt. Did you not sit on your seat a cycle ago? To take any chair is not a big thing. Even the subjects will receive a chair. The 16,000 receive a seat, and even the 900,000 will receive a seat. However, you constantly have to keep yourself ever ready in order to claim the first seat. If you instruments reach the 2nd stage, where would those for whom you are the instruments reach? Therefore, those who are moving along while considering themselves to be the world benefactors should constantly be waiting for the clap or the whistle. Only those who have made full preparations in advance will be able to wait for this. If you haven't made your preparations, you cannot wait for this. To make all the preparations in advance is a sign of Maharati or Mahavir. So in order to become ever ready, check yourself from now. Just as you are revising the course of the entire knowledge, in the same way, revise your chart of attainment and effort from the beginning. There are 4 main subjects in this. Keep all these 4 in front of you and see to what percentage you have passed in all 4. Just as there are the 4 subjects, Gyan, Yoga, Dharana, of divine virtues and godly service, in the same way, there are also the 4 relationships. 3 relationships are very clear: the true father, the true teacher, and the Satguru. And the 4th relationship is that of the bridegroom and the bride. This too is a special relationship. It is a meeting, that is, the engagement of souls with the Supreme Soul. These relationships make your efforts very easy. Just as there are the 4 subjects, in the same way, bring the 4 relationships in front of you. And on the basis of these 4 relationships, there are 4 main points of dharana. In relation to the father, you have to be one who follows the order of the father. In relation to the teacher, you have to be honest. In relation to the guru, you have to be obedient. In relation to the bridegroom, you have to be faithful. So revise these 4 relationships and the 4 points of dharana, and then check yourself. Together with this, also keep 4 slogans in your awareness. What are they? The slogan in relationship to the father is, Son shows father. That is, become worthy and give the proof. The slogan in relation to the teacher is, you have to study for as long as you live. That is, you have to study till the last moment. If this aim is strong, you would automatically have all attainments. The slogan in terms of the Guru is, wherever you seat me, however you seat me, wherever you tell me, however you tell me, however you conduct me, and however you put me to sleep. That is, I move along under your orders. This is the slogan of the Satguru. What is the slogan for the bridegroom? I sit with you, I eat with you, I remain in your company in every breath. This is the slogan for the bridegroom. Keep all these things in front of you and check your efforts. Revise all of these. You also have to check, has your stage been constant in fulfilling all 4 relationships over a long period of time, or did they break in between? If there is a margin in between, then anything that is broken again and again is weak. Now check your life on the basis of these 4 and then revise them. By checking yourself in this way, you will be able to discern for yourself what your attainment or reward is. Whether you are in the Sun dynasty or the Moon dynasty, and even in the Sun dynasty, whether you are in royal family or whether you yourself will become an emperor or empress. Now, since the time for the final paper is close, then just as in worldly studies, all the subjects are revised, and while revising each subject, you make yourself complete in your weak subjects. In the same way, all of you have to revise your effort this way. Baba is now telling you the method of how you can become your own judge. When you know how to judge yourself easily, you will then be able to discern others. When you are full of all attainments, you will enable others to have attainments. It is easy to check this, is it not? There shouldn't be anything missing in any subject, any relationship, any dharana, or any slogan. Now, since the time for the results to be announced is coming close, finish your complaints before the results are out. You complain about your own self. You complain about yourself from Amrit Vela. While you still have complaints, you are not going to be able to be complete. Therefore, become master almighty authorities and finish all your complaints. There is now still time for the last chance. Otherwise, board off, too late, will now be put up even for the attainment. A lot of time has passed and very little time remains. Otherwise, the time for repentance will come and you will not be able to attain anything at the time of repentance. Therefore, the little time that now remains is the chance you have received. Although it is on behalf of others, at least it is a chance of some kind. So to lose the chance or to take that chance, you can do whatever you want through your own effort. Therefore, revise everything from now. You have already been told how you have to revise and how to judge yourself. You have been told the method because by doing everything in the right way, there will definitely be attainment. Those who are extremely close to the perfect stage will have a certain intoxication in their thoughts, words, and deeds. What is that? Of course, everyone has godly intoxication. You attained God's lap as the inheritance of godly intoxication and came into it. That is there anyway. But what is the special intoxication they would have? What intoxication will be in their thoughts and words? The intoxication they have is that whatever they are doing is already guaranteed to be successful. It is not that they will think it will be successful or it has to be successful, but that it is already successful. There will be the intoxication even in their thoughts that every thought is guaranteed to be successful. In their deeds too, they will have the intoxication that success is merged in their every deed like shadows. Success is guaranteed in their words. Success is definitely going to follow me. Success cannot be separated from me. When there is such intoxication in your even thought, word, and deed, you can then understand that you are extremely close. It should be like this. The law says this. The philosophy of karma says this. And knowledge also says this. This is a sign of being close. From this, judge for yourself whether you are extremely close, or whether it is in front of you. These are the three stages, are they not? Acha. There is an upheaval of one thought in everyone. What is that? Of not knowing how long these meetings will continue. What is the response of this upheaval? You were also told earlier that a lot of time for attainment has gone by, that only a short time remains, and that very little of that short time now remains. The time for attainment is very short, and many souls are yet to come. And so you have got a chance on their behalf too. For such souls, even the Father is now tied in a bondage. Therefore, since new jewels are coming and claiming their rights number-wise, as in the previous cycle, then Bap Dada also has to come to give them their rights. Does he not? Therefore, do not create any upheaval about not knowing what is going to happen. However, in order to be given the experience of the Avyakt meeting in an Avyakt way, you are given a margin and time in between every now and then. If the part of the Avyakt meeting through the corporeal form were to come to an end, you have to be given time through which you could still experience the Avyakt meeting through the Avyakt stage. Until the final glorification of Baba takes place, meetings of the Father and the children have to take place. However, whether it is an Avyakt meeting through the corporeal form or an Avyakt meeting through the Avyakt stage, there will be meetings till the end. Will there be not? Therefore, such a time is to come whereby, if you do not have an Avyakt meeting through the Avyakt stage, you would be deprived of the beautiful experience of meeting the Father, where you receive the blessing of all attainments and all powers. Both These meetings are taking place simultaneously at present. But what will the last stage be? In order to enable you to make preparations for the last stage, the Father has to give you time and also teach you. Now, do you understand what is going to happen? Do not create a lot of upheaval now. When it is to happen, then those who remain in the Avyakt stage will automatically hear the sound, receive a touching, have a subtle thought, receive a telegram, or a trunk call. Do you understand? When your line is clear, you will be able to catch this signal. Only when you have the experience of the Avyakt meeting will you be able to recognize this and reach there. In between, you are being given the chance to practice this. There is nothing to be afraid of. Do you understand? Acha. To such souls who are embodiment of success, embodiments of knowledge, full of all powers, full of all divine virtues, and who are yogyukt and yuktiyukt in their thoughts and deeds. To those who use the power to discern for every soul, to the spiritual justices, the elevated souls, to the souls who are constantly images of bestowers of blessings, and to the souls who are the lights of Bapdada's eyes, love, remembrance, and namaste. Om Shanti.